Hello viewers, welcome to Open Book by RS. Now I want to take up present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. First let us take its structure. So the structure of present perfect continuous. Subject have or has plus been plus present participle form of verb plus object. In this tense, along with have or has, we should use been. So have been or has been. With this only we can frame present perfect continuous. So subject plus have or has, or have been or has been, plus present participle form of verb, that is fourth form of verb, or ing form of verb, that is writing, going, seeing, watching, eating, something like that. Plus of course object. So subject have or has plus been plus present participle form of verb plus object. Now you should know where should you use have or has. Look, along with I, we, you, they, noun in plural, with all these subjects we should use have. And of course been, have been plus present participle form of verb, now here waiting. So you can frame sentences from this structure. I have been waiting. We have been waiting. You have been waiting. They have been waiting. Children have been waiting. People have been waiting. That is noun in plural. Next, along with he, she, it, noun in singular, you should use has plus been plus present participle form of verb, that is eating here. So frame the sentences. He has been eating. She has been eating. It has been eating. The girl has been eating. So like this. Only one verb is taken here for proper understanding. Let us form some more examples with different verbs. So remember the structure. Subject have or has plus been plus present participle form of verb plus object. With this structure, first you should know how to frame interrogative sentences, next to negative sentences, next we will take some more examples. So interrogative form. It is very easy to frame interrogative form. Simply change the place of have or has, or place have or has before the subject. Observe the structure. So interrogative form, first yes, no questions. You know there are two types of questions, that is yes, no question, and second type of question, WH word question, that is the question begin with an interrogative word. First yes, no question. Have or has plus subject plus been plus present participle form of verb plus object. That is the structure of interrogative form, yes, no question of present perfect continuous. So you should change the place have or has. That is the only change here. With the simple change, you can frame a question. In the same way, interrogative word question. WH word plus have or has plus subject plus been plus present participle form of verb plus object. Here, subject and object may be there and may not be there when we frame actual sentences. So this is a WH word question. That is question which begin with interrogative word. You can use WH, any WH word, who, which, where, when, what, and how. So take the examples. They have been constructing a house in Chennai. This is affirmative sentence, present perfect continuous. Observe the sentence. They have been constructing a house. So subject have been, present participle form of verb. Now how to make it a question? Very easy. So change the place of have. Have they been constructing a house in Chennai? That is question. Another type of question. Where have they been constructing a house? So this is a second type of question. So in this way, you can frame questions in a very easy way. Next, negative form of present perfect continuous. It's also very easy. Along with the subject have or has, you should add only not. between have and has and been, you should use or insert not. So it becomes have not or has not been or has not been. That is the structural aspect. So subject have or has plus not, or have not or has not, plus been plus present participle form of verb plus object. So this is the structure of negative form of present perfect continuous. Take the examples. She has been waiting. She has not been waiting. Simply not occupies the place just after the auxiliary had. So she has not been waiting. We have been playing. We have not been playing. In this manner, you can frame negative form. Now let us take all the three forms with simple examples. So first affirmative example. She has been doing her research work. Has been doing. Present perfect continuous. So interrogative form, first yes no question example. Has she been doing her research work? Has she been doing? Simply change the place of has. That's the only change. What has she been doing? Here we don't use the object. We get the answer. Research work. That object is the answer here. So we don't use the object. What has she been doing? Next, another question. Who has been doing research work? Here we don't use the subject because that subject will be the answer. Who has been doing research work? She has been doing research work. So that's the answer. Next, negative form. She has not been doing her research work. Has not been doing. So this is a structural aspect. Take the usage of present perfect continuous. After learning the structure, after practicing the structure only, you have to learn this usage. So first learn the structure, practice the structure, then come to the usage. This present perfect continuous is the tense used very frequently in our day-to-day conversation and day-to-day life. So this present perfect continuous expresses an action which began at some time in the past and is still continuing. So that action began at some time in the past, maybe a few hours ago, or a few months ago, or a few weeks ago. But that action is still in progress and it is in continuation, still in progress. Even now, in the present moment, it is in progress, it is being done, it is being continued, it is in progress. So, action began at some time in the past and is still continuing. So, any sort of action, this sort of action can be expressed in present perfect continuous tense. Don't forget the usage. Subject plus have been or has been plus present participle form of verb plus object. This structure should be used in this context. You know the context. Action began at some time in the past and is still in progress, is still in continuation, is still continuing. Take the examples. She has been living in Chennai since 2015. So that action began in 2015 and still in continuation. That is, she continued living in Chennai. Even now, she is there. So in that context, you have to use like this. She has been living in Chennai since 2015. Even in 2020, she is there. Her residence is there. So that is the context. Next, Ramana has been searching for a job for 2 years. So his search for a job began 2 years back and is in still continuation. Still he is searching, didn't get a job, so still continuation. So in this context, action began at some time in the past and is in continuation. Ramana has been searching for a job for 2 years. So like this. Look at the third example. You have been working here since January. So your working began here in January, the month of January, and in progress still. So you are doing the work still. So action began at some time in the past and is still continued. In this context, so you should use this. You have been working here since January. Next, some children have been playing in the ground for 3 hours. So their play began 3 hours ago and still they are in the ground. So still they are playing. That action is continued, is in the continuation. So this is the context. Some children have been playing in the ground for 3 hours. Next, all these days we have been searching for the lost car. So that action, that searching is in continuation. Began at some time and still in continuation, still in progress. All these days we have been searching for the lost car. So these are the different examples of present perfect continuous usage. Practice it thoroughly, and here you have to observe one thing, that is usage of for and since, because in this tense almost usage of for or since is a must. So we should learn properly how to use since or for. So look at that point, usage of for or since. It's easy. So remember, for is used with period of time. Since is used with point of time. What is this period of time and what is this point of time? So slight difference is there. Both refer to time, no doubt. But for certain amount of time is called period of time. Whenever you want to refer to a certain amount of time, it may be hours, days, months, years, something like that. So you have to use for. And if you want to refer a particular point, that particular point may be year, month, day, time, something like that. So you have to use since. So take the examples. For 5 hours, for 6 days, for 7 months, for 8 years, and so on. 5 hours, 6 days, 7 months, 8 years. It's only taken for the flow, so that you can easily remember the right usage of for. For 5 hours, for 6 days, for 7 months, for 8 years. So you can use hours, days, months, years, like something like that. Even if you don't know the definite period, you can say like for some time. So for some time also refer to period of time. For some time means it may be hours, days, something like that, say depending on the context. Since, exact point. Since 2015. So 2015 is one example only. 2015, 16, 17, something like that you can refer. Since 2015. Since January. So January is the only example. January, February, something, you can refer all the months like that. So since January, since February, since Monday, since Sunday, since Tuesday, since Wednesday, something you can refer. Since 6 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., you can refer with since. Since the calamity, that calamity is the particular point of time. So even without referring to particular month or year or something, you can refer to that particular any point of time, any happening since the calamity. So this is the right usage of since or for. Don't get confused and learn it properly. So use it properly. Once you get it, practice, it will be easy for you to use in our day-to-day language. Examples. See, I have been waiting here for 2 hours. I have been waiting. Observe the structure here for 2 hours. So for period of time, 2 hours. The same example can be used with since also. I have been waiting here since 6 a.m. Since 6 a.m. So that is. So observe it and use it properly. Another example. I have been making journey for 3 years in my job. So journey in a job. Journey is a part of a job. They are just like medical representatives. They make journey as a part of their job. Something like that. I have been making journey for 3 years in my job. Take the other example. I have been making journey. Same example, but that usage of for or since. Since 2017 in my job. So since 2017. For now it is 3 years almost. So you can say for 3 years or since 2017. So that's the right usage of for or since. Because most people get confused in using for or since. That's why I have given clear picture to you. So this is the end of structure and usage of present perfect continuous. Thank you for watching.